Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama, eternal life. By repeating the process of birth and death, the human soul learns and grows until it attains eternal happiness. Those who preach the way but have little understanding of life after death themselves speak meaningless, empty words. Foolish are those who proclaim there is no God, for they do not realize how they themselves came into existence. In leaving this world and passing through the gate of death, a human being shedded its clothing of flesh. The flesh belongs to this world, and the spirit to the spiritual world. As a result of aging or illness, the physical body degenerates to the point where it is no longer serviceable, whereupon the spirit abandons this useless physical burden and goes to the spiritual world. There it must prepare for rebirth into this world. And this preparation is purification.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. And thank you for your daily prayers towards the world peace, the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters and accidents. This morning, the faith experience I want to share with you is from Valdileia Vilas Novo. It's from Bragança Paulista in the state of São Paulo. In March of 2020, Valdileia developed a cough, high fever, and shortness of breath. At the same time, she lost her sense of taste and smell. Although her test for COVID-19 came back negative, she continued to experience these symptoms for 10 days. She received about 4 hours of Johrei daily from her husband and her mother. After recovering from the cough and shortness of breath, she thought her sense of taste and smell would return. However, months went by and she still could not taste or smell anything. This worried her because she needed these senses for her work as a culinary professional and entrepreneur in the food industry. She continued to cook, but had to ask her assistants to taste the food for her. November 2022, she participated in a 3-day dedication at the sacred grounds of Guarapiranga. On the last day, there was a tea ceremony, and all the participants were invited to take part. She was happy but had no expectations, since she still had no sense of taste. When she entered the tea room, it felt as though she were in the sacred grounds in Japan, and she became deeply moved. She was offered a sweet, which she placed in her mouth, and surprisingly, after more than 2 years, she was able to taste flavors again. Next, she was offered tea. She felt an explosion of pleasant sensations, a delightful mixture of sweetness and bitterness. At the same time, she could enjoy the aroma of the tea. She could hardly believe what was happening. Today, she can once again taste and smell normally. She recognized the power of beauty, has the ability to purify spiritual clouds and elevate us in an extremely joyful way. After this experience, she became even more interested in the column of salvation through beauty and began attending Sangetsu Ikebana classes. Her 9-year-old son, who had been showing signs of irritability and aggressiveness at school, also became calmer after joining the Ikebana Kids course. Valdileia expresses her deep gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for this wonderful experience. She commits to continue serving the divine work and to use beauty as a means to become an increasingly paradise-like being. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and listening to this very beautiful faith experience. Wish you all a wonderful day.
And this brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We wish you a very blessed day.